I have a tendency to skim over some things during my garden updates, so I realize that some people might be interested in some things that I'm not spending much time talking about, so I'm going to just talk about a few things today. And one of those is the pineapple plant. I overwintered this one, and it's not doing that well. I had a lot of ugly kind of leaves that, well, this one's showing the same signs. Of course, I stepped on this by the looks of it, it's broken. But they were getting dry on the ends, and what I did was I removed a lot of those ugly looking leaves. You can see where I peeled them way down here. And it does show some signs of coming to life, but it's still got the browning tips. So I'm thinking the root system must not be that great, because it didn't look that great when I took it from the pot and put it in the ground. So I'm hoping that those roots will take off at some point, and then it'll do a lot better. But so far it's not doing that great, just kind of hanging in there. And the Pepino Melon, I've pretty well given up on it. I had these hollyhocks come up over here, and I'm getting to where I just don't care much about the Pepino Melon anymore, because it doesn't look like it's going to do anything. And I got one fruit that didn't ripen last year, so far this has been one of those things I tried and just didn't work out. I've never grown Passionflower before. I thought I'd give it a try, so I got two of them here. The first one is probably over 4 feet tall, but it wasn't getting any side growth at all. So what I did was I topped it, and I'm finally starting to see some little sprouts on the side, which is good. I probably should have topped it sooner, but I think it'll be okay. This second one is way behind. Why, I don't know, but it is. It's just now starting to grow, so we'll see how those do. The Naranjilla is just now starting to grow well. I think it kind of likes heat. A little bit light green at the top, so I might fertilize it soon. Haven't done much to it except stick it in the ground and water it. And it's starting to get some additional growth here. Starting to get some growth at the leaf joints, and maybe even some flower buds. Can't tell for sure. But if you've never seen one of these before, they are very wicked plants with the thorns. So if you decide to grow one, you really gotta be careful around them, because they will stick you. And this one is going to have to produce ripe fruit for me this year, or I won't grow it again. Last year it produced a lot of fruit, but none of it ripened, and I tried to ripen some of it indoors and it just didn't work out. So this is its last chance, and I'm not giving it any prime territory in the garden. It's kind of over here by itself, but we'll see how it does. And here's the morning glories, in case anybody was wondering how they were doing. They're just now starting to climb a little bit. Of course, I haven't really done anything. They've done that on their own. But it's doing pretty well. And then I had a whole bunch of seedlings. Well, there's still some seedlings coming up through this grass mulch. But I smothered most of the seedlings with the grass. And then what I've been trying to do is let these variegated ones grow, because they're more of a ground cover. They don't really climb. So I'll let those kind of fill in this area behind the trellis or between the trellises, and let these climb the trellis, and then keep smothering or removing the additional climbing varieties that I had last year. Those are just kind of like almost wild. They just reseed so prolifically every year that you plant them once and you don't have to plant them again. But I'm liking the way these look so far. We'll see how it goes. This is our banana tree, and this ugly leaf here, that's some wind damage. It just gets blown around pretty good when the wind's up around 30 miles an hour or stronger. But the thing about the banana tree, according to the person or seller that I bought it from, is you need to produce 25 to 35 leaves before it'll flower or fruit. And let's count what I've got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 right now. And 9 is starting to come out. So we've got quite a ways to go. I don't know if we'll make it or not, but it'll be interesting to see how big this gets. It's really gaining size now that these leaves are getting much bigger. This one's probably over a foot in length, and like I've mentioned before, each one gets a little bit larger. So it won't be too long, it'll be sticking up above the grow bag next to it. If you're just now finding this channel and you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. Otherwise, like, comment, or share. We'll see you next time.